now we'll dive into an exercise together called the 20 idea method that can help you with your planning. Natasha, she was the one who told me about the 20 idea method, and we kind of played around with it and used it on the TikTok live yesterday. This approach can help you clarify challenges and solutions in any business. The 20 idea method is a technique where you generate 20 potential solutions, ideas, or strategies for a particular problem or goal. This method encourages expansive thinking and creativity by pushing beyond the obvious solutions and aiming to uncover more innovative and effective approaches. So, Jess, this is Jess right here. And Jess, this is God bless Jess. If you guys remember on TikTok, she comes in. So Jess is an artist who draws, and her inspiration is in the mornings. She wakes up around 4 a.m. She has sold 3 paintings for $250. 2 of them were to doctors. And Jess primarily promotes her work on Instagram, where she initially attracted her first clients. So the idea behind this is, what can she do in her business? For example, we came up with recording. So, for example, she can record herself as she's drawing her paintings and put them on Instagram and do like a time lapse. And that way people can see their painting that they buy created as she's painting it, right? Shirts, like something that we were thinking about is, if you just draw one painting and sell it, you'll never see it again. But if you make print on demand, for example, you could put it on shirts. So whatever she draws, she could put it on shirts, on cups, right?
She could sell it digitally on Etsy too.
Yeah. Whoops.
I found a lot of art on Etsy actually.
So this will represent Etsy. Yeah, that's a great idea. Have it on Etsy, like a printable version. So she can get a printable version. She can draw, then she can scan it, get a printable version on a shirt, on cups, print on demand. Also sell the prints on Etsy. I think you can do it for cards and or
Yeah,
just for like a print.
I think people have like different size files, and so you purchase the different size file that you need to download so that it'll not be pixelated, or you know what I mean, it'll fit correctly. Then when you take it to, like, like I said, I go Walgreens, but I suppose Walmart, CVS, wherever you can print anything.
That's a great idea. She could also have like a website with her digital art.
She could maybe go into some kind of nice area, like an old town, or where there are like kind of lots of tourists, and then open like a little shop, and then have her paintings, just as you said, on like t-shirt, caps, aprons, and all these like textiles and kitchen utensils. And I've been in those type of shops, and it's really nice. You find lots of things with their
art shop, maybe.
Yeah, maybe art shop, but it's not like only paintings. It's like all like useful things, all
like,
kinds of like you have glasses and
okay, at a touristy place. That's good. And as we're thinking about this, you can also apply this in your business and in your entrepreneurial journey. So this is just to generate ideas. So what else? She could do an art gallery, something like this, where she would have her paintings and sell them, or just I guess sell them.
She could collaborate with another local artist who might have a strong following and win some more clients that way. Or somebody, I mean, not, who's like super famous, but again, maybe they want to collaborate on a project, and then she gets recognition through their followers as well.
Collaboration, that's a great idea. Collaboration.
I was thinking of another one.
Yeah.
It's like for example, in hospitals, they also have this rehabilitation of sick people, and then they sometimes have like these arts teachers. You do different things to rehabilitate.
I think art teacher is a good one.
Yeah, so then she can kind of help like these people to come back to normal life again by they start being creative, and she can be like the teacher. And
so I think art teacher is a good one. Because she can do that there in the hospitals or anywhere else. Like, she can be an art teacher online as well, right?
Yeah, and do physical courses also, maybe in her hometown, doing it for kids.
Courses, art courses.
So I was thinking that she could list her prints on the TikTok shop. That's another popular thing if you do a little TikTok advertising. TikTok advertising is fairly cheap, so I see ads on for TikTok shop stuff all the time.
So we have Etsy shop, TikTok shop. That's a good idea. So And actually, as I understand, it doesn't matter if it's good ideas or bad, like any ideas work, just to expand whatever. She's just selling art. Now look at all these ideas. This is expanding her mind and business to a whole new level, right?
Another thing
Um,
I really like, kind of going back to what Karina said,
mhm.
about going into touristy places or even places where locals are, local coffee shops, local restaurants. A lot of times they will put artists' paintings up with the price tag on it. They will sell in their shops for artists. Um, so that could be another place where she could sell her art, would be either touristy shops, where it's like, hey, buy from a local artist, or local coffee shops and things where here you get free paintings on your wall unless somebody actually buys it.
That's a
Um,
great idea, yeah.
Local festivals, they
Yeah.
have booths and things like that, and you can
Like
get a
art
booth.
festivals?
An art festival would be great, or it could be like sometimes we'll have like in our city we'll have something downtown where it's just like all these vendors have these different booths, and so you could get a booth and sell your art. I mean, you never know who's going to walk by and be like, I love that painting, and then they end up buying it. So I mean, it's a good way to get your paintings in front of thousands of people walking by.
They'll
And
have
that
like a
just gave and that just gave me another idea. I love this. This is so cool how like the ideas come from each other. We also have shops in Texas, though I'd assume there are other places where they're just large um, boutique shops and people can rent little spaces. And so again, she could have a little stall, so to speak, in these boutique shops where people sell anything from, you know, homemade. I don't know. I don't know what they sell. I'm not very crafty, but my coworker actually has one, and she sells little dog bandanas, and that's her niche. That's what she does.
And so
But other,
how's this different from what James said?
well, because this is an actual physical stall where you pay like a monthly rent, but it's pretty
Okay.
affordable, and so you are in like, imagine like a department store, but it's just everybody's got different size, and you can go
Mm,
from a very small stall where maybe she just puts 10 pictures on display to people who have larger stalls or areas for whatever it is that they're selling. Some people are selling antiques, some people sell candles, some people sell, vintage posters. Again, my coworker sells dog bandanas and dog little accessories that she sews. But again, something where it's kind of a catch-all for art crafts. She could, if it was worth the revenue, of course, consider getting a stall there. So again, people walking through would have their eyes on her art. But I definitely agree too with like the city festivals and just usually having a booth at those too. Those are fantastic.
mhm. And I think the biggest growth I feel like can be online. Like online teaching. She could teach art online. She could on Instagram show how she's painting, and then she could have something like one-on-one coaching for those who want to learn how to do that.
That's good. That's good.
She
And
could
then
do
we,
group coaching via Zoom where she shows people how to do that. So she could charge for like a paid Zoom session where like if she had enough people that were like, how did you make the, and she could focus on certain things. So like, let's say,
Mhm.
And after that, she could also record that and put it into
Exactly.
her community. And then if anyone else wanted to learn more about that, she could either
Mhm.
sell that as a product or just give it away for free for whatever.
She could put a simplified version on YouTube and then have that tip jar out.
Yeah. So I feel like social media that she could go Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, she could do all of it. But I feel like
Mhm.
you need to focus on one at first, but eventually she could do all and then have those links take them to her sessions and her teachings.
I have one
I think we did it.
Okay,
Oh,
go ahead,
yeah, is that
Karina.
she could contact like music artists and help them design their merch material and posters and
Oh,
things like that.
contact musician to design
Yeah,
merch with her
and
drawings.
posters and yeah, maybe like that.
That's a great idea, as well as do meditational art. So art as a meditative practice. You know how you can listen to sound bowls. She said she uses sound bowls. She listens to sound bowls as she draws. Yeah, I think this is great expansion of what was to what you could do. And now you need to figure out what should I focus on and bring your focus back. So Jess, if she ever watches, if she gets into Raised Vibes Pro, she was looking into it yesterday, she can check this out. And these are great ideas. And we can all use this on any of our problems in business. And this will expand our mind and really let us think about like from all this, what should I focus on? what is going to bring the best results for my customers, as well as what will I enjoy doing.